So, my recording software crashed. I was gathering the carved pumpkins and it just crashed. No idea why. I know I should have carved the pumpkins back on, ground level, but I forgot to. So, I was just carving them on the spot on top of the hill there. The extreme hill, also known as a mountain. I always found that a little silly. This video is not sponsored. I would love to have a sponsor for my videos. If you want to sponsor me, leave a comment, let me know. I'll get back to you with my contact details and all that lovely stuff. If you want to give me money, I have a Patreon page. You can give me money there. I also enjoy it if you like the video. I definitely enjoy being viewed by more people. I am getting roughly 1,000. I'm getting put on display 1,000 times a day, roughly, at the moment. That sounds like a lot. However, with a roughly 2% click-through rate, that actually is very little. So it does help me and the channel a lot if you actually do like the videos. Helps me more than you know. Helps the channel more than you know. Tells YouTube that this is the kind of content that you want to be seeing more of. Tells YouTube that this is the kind of content that more people should be seeing more of, not just you, but other like-minded viewers. So if you want to see more of this, you should definitely like the video. You should also subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, because that will allow YouTube to let you know when I release new content. You should remember to hit the notification bell so that you're notified whenever a new YouTube video comes out from this channel, so that you are able to receive all of the lovely Minecraft Bedrock Edition goodness that I create. Did I really? Wow. I've been gathering a lot of snow, I guess. So yeah, this is a very adequate snow farm. It's not very level, not very even, so it's very difficult to operate. The best snow farms, of course, would be flat. Like Weiss from Ruby. Oh, burn. Just kidding. Weiss is actually pretty awesome and not very flat if you actually check her out. That being said, the par for the course is, it was a American industry, American company, but the artist was definitely not American. The original, that is. Monty Ohm was very much not native to America. Shovel. That's what I needed. Dead giveaway. I don't know about you, but I have never met anybody with the last name Ohm or Aum. I know he pronounced it Ohm, so I respect that. But yeah, I've not met any American-born citizens that have ever had the last name of Ohm. And if they were, I would estimate that they probably, while being native, their parents or their grandparents likely were not. So even if they were, then like they're still not full on American. There's always that that divide caused by just having relatives that don't know how the country works. I don't really know what causes that. It's very annoying, whatever it is that causes that, because it really does create a lot of difficulty for the children involved. But yeah, I'm just collecting the snow at the moment. I don't need to collect the snow. I want to collect the snow because I want to max out on this stack of snow that I have, so that I'm able to put away the snow. I don't really feel like carrying it around, but I don't want to waste the inventory space of an incomplete stack of snow. Yeah, see, that's what I figured was going to happen. So I'm going through and I'm trying to gather this all together here. Almost. 6 more. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we go. Now, I don't need to worry about snow. I have 10 stacks of snow. If that's not enough for anything I need, then I'll just make a snow golem, and I'll have the snow golem harvest all the snow in an automatic snow farm, and then I don't have to worry about it. That's simple. Problem solved. You know, I either have enough snow or I don't have enough snow. Either way, I have enough snow, because, man, am I tired of collecting snow all the time. You know, I'm just trying to harvest this mountain. I'm digging through all this stuff. I'm finding all this extra work needing to be put into the place, because if I don't, then it's just gonna end up being this huge mess, and it's kind of annoying. So I'm just gonna go through, fix it up, get it all in working order, and then I should be good to go, in theory. Let's see, that goes there. And that, ironically, goes there. Sweet. Yeah, there's a lot of lag here. I'm guessing it's because it's nighttime. Oops, that was the wrong spot. Not that I mind as much, because, I mean, I'm still gonna just tear the place down. But as you can see, the upgrades to the place are coming along swimmingly. Okay. So now that that's installed, that should keep the majority of the snow away. I can go through, I can actually upgrade some of this other area. It has not gotten the full treatment because I had to basically manage my resources due to just lack of torches, really. That's what it came down to, just a lack of torches. Go. Yeah, this place looks nice. Very spiffy. Any spiffier and it would have a cup of tea and a mustache and call itself a Brit. And if you get that reference, you like watching too many videos about how to break games. To which I say, might I interest you in a cup of coffee? Let's see, I suppose I don't need that torch, since it's not doing much. Yeah, I could break that, then break that down, and that allows me to put that there. I can also grab this spot. Wait, that's not the right spot. I can grab this spot. Right, if that's not the right spot, then that's not the right spot, which means this is the right spot. There we go. what about over here? That'll work. So yeah, like I said, as I dig all of this out, it will quickly become more and more more obvious as to like how it all fits together. See if it's there to there. There we go. Right. I should actually get my character into bed because it is nighttime. And of course I spawn-proofed the bed by putting a torch attached to the crafting table, which is supporting the bed. So it's got a crafting table, it's got lighting, it's got a bed. It's real nice. Yeah. This thing's looking pretty sweet now. Now I just need to fill in certain gaps in the coverage, such as right there. I can also, right, I ran out of pumpkins. But yeah, I can sit here and I can go through with the torches at least and make sure that nothing is able to spawn up here. So for example, right there would be a good spot for a torch. Another good spot would be right there, just right on the corner. You really want to get these ledges wherever you can, because you never know. Like, there could be a spawnable space just outside of what you think is a safe area, a safe radius, and then it just catches you entirely off guard. Like, yeah, I could put more torches down below, but the only thing that's really going to be spawning that low is like spiders and stuff. So I think I'm safe. I'm not positive, but I think I'm safe. Yeah, see, we just saw it happen. The snow melted because of the torch. Yeah. Like, a lot of pain and suffering can be avoided just by properly lighting your builds properly lighting your construction sites. That's good. Actually, that's good advice in real life as well. Properly light your construction sites. You can save a lot of people from getting hurt just with some proper lighting. Yeah, just going through, lighting the place up. I believe there's a Fallout Boy song about that. Something about music knowing what was done in the dark or something. I don't know. I mean, I do. I'm obviously familiar with the song. I am being satirical, that is all. Let me remove that one, actually. Being satirical, of course, not to be confused with being satirical, which would be to be akin to a satyr, which is, I believe, originally it was Bacchus? I don't know how to pronounce his name, but it's the Greek god of debauchery, believe it or not, was the origin of the word satirical, which is a reference to comedy. My, what a way it's traveled from its origin definitions. Wow, I've gone through almost a full stack of torches just lighting up this hillside. My time is, of course, very valuable. I have not been simply wasting time, no. While I'm planting all of these torches, there are, of course, pumpkins growing right over there. I could, theoretically, increase the size of that pumpkin farm quite exponentially, in fact. However, that would require utilizing more observers. I do not have more observers. More observers would require me building another portal. I used to have another portal, and then I realized it was causing so much lag that I had to tear it down. Not entirely sure what's causing all of the lag currently. I think it's the kelp farm, if I had to guess. But yeah, I had to tear down the nether portal. It got so bad that I took my fist and I started punching the obsidian. Okay. That is some bad lag. People don't normally want to punch obsidian to break it. But I was willing. Because the lag was just that bad. It was so bad. Oh my. I still vaguely remember the lag. It was something awful, that's for sure. Oops, didn't mean to fall. But yeah, this is definitely going to help reduce a lot of monster spawns in this area. Simply by virtue of them not being able to spawn over here anymore. If I wipe out this lake in the spawnable section, then I should be decently good to go. Just craft a bunch of torches. Craft, craft, craft. Torch, 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 torch. And I'm gonna craft a bunch of sticks to replace the sticks that I used up. Put the planks back. There we go. Now I just go through, finish lighting this place up. Make sure no more monsters spawn here. Hopefully this will also take care of the Enderman problem, because that's been annoying me. I am aware that there are probably zombies and or drowned in the lake over here, in the pond. That's fine. I will get to them in a moment. Okay. Mostly, I want to clear up a lot of this spawnable space first. Get the spawns on lockdown. There we go. But yeah, the other benefit of overtorching is if an Enderman does manage to break a block, then I don't need to worry about, well, what if there aren't any other light sources to stop it? I won't have to worry about what if maybe he managed to reveal an area that was actually outside of the light range. I don't have to worry about that. Why? Because I used too many torches. That being said, this is actually decently normal coverage. This isn't very heavily overtorched. This is just me going through. I walk a few blocks into the dark, plant a torch, a few blocks into the dark, plant a torch. I'm not severely over-torching, but if an Enderman or something does manage to break some of these torches, it's not going to allow a lot to spawn. There might still be some spawns, yes, but not much. There's not much that can spawn because it's going to have a very narrow area where it's able to spawn, and because of that, there's only so many things that can spawn at a time. Like, you can't literally have everything spawn and just instantly fill up the mob cap. It just doesn't work like that. It does rapidly spawn, but not instant. Definitely not instant. So because of that, if you can limit the number of blocks that are spawnable to maybe 1 or 2 blocks, then you should be able to prevent the majority of spawns from occurring simply by virtue of not having enough space for it to occur in. Also, I am aware that there's a zombie somewhere in the distance behind me. I don't care. Yeah, see? I'm almost all the way over to this birch forest with my lighting. So I'm definitely well covered while I'm at the base. I still need to light up that entire hill. Oh my, that is going to be a lot of pickaxes. A lot of torches too. Because I have to light that whole hill, because I'm going to chop down that whole hill. Fortunately, I am aware that the majority of that hill will contain coal. So the quantity of torches is not so much a problem as is the quantity of pumpkins. I am going to need so many pumpkins because I'm going to obviously use the same tactic where that is not where I clicked. Where I make use of my my lanterns. Oh, that's a little cave network. Okay, what do we got in here? Dead end? Looks like a dead end. Yep, it's a dead end, but they have coal, so cool. I just realized my hunger. Well, I suppose that means I should eat. Something healthy, of course. Well, that was nice of the coal. It formed a staircase out to the surface. It was a surface vein, but it was also a hidden vein. So that's a little throughput path, basically, now that I've dug out the coal. You go through so much dried kelp if you're doing this achievement, by the way, while you're actively working on your base. You will go through so much dried kelp. You really will. Can I move this over one? Yes, I can, actually. Why, hello, zombie. How may I slay you today? Okay. Where's that little drowned? Oh, did he despawn? I think he despawned. Okay, that's fine. Let me go through, mark out some of these. So yeah, the reason why I'm lighting all of this up is because, believe it or not, it is possible for drown to spawn underwater. Fish as well, in case you wondered where they spawn. They spawn under the water. I see that hidden spot up there that I totally missed. Let me go light this up. Because I work up here, so I want this thing secure. I want this place spawn proof, you know? So, yeah. Spawn proof. I don't want to be working up here and find out that there's like an armada of monsters waiting to murder me because I forgot to put down a torch. That would just suck if that was the case. Well, middle of an autosave. Mother. Is that what I think it was? No, it was a skeleton. Somehow, a skeleton spawned right there. Fell to his death. Man, he's been shooting a lot of arrows at me. But yeah, this is the exact type of situation I was talking about, where because I didn't plant a torch at a specific spot, a monster showed up and nearly shot me off the mountain. Now I'm slowly chasing it down the mountain as I just blast it with my arrows. I do want to finish off this skeleton though, because I want its armor. I'm pretty sure I saw like an enchanted helmet or something, so I want its armor. I don't really know what happened to the skeleton, but I hope I get its armor. That didn't do anything. Aha! Found the skeleton. Of course you would. The drowned picked up the skeleton's armor almost immediately. Fortunately, I have a bow. Unfortunately, I'm not the most accurate. Oops. Okay, so that got that situation figured out. Let me put some torches on this island here. just because I don't really feel like having a bunch of undead chasing after me while I'm trying to find my way home. Also, this island's a bit of a landmark, so I kind of want it to stand out. If it was any more of a landmark, I'd have to start naming it Ellis Island. If you get that joke, you study too much history. Okay, now here's a fun one for you. No saturation. Whee! Yeah. How's the pumpkins? 11. I really do need more pumpkins. I also need to restock on kelp. So, I will pay a visit to this cooker over here. Smoker, whatever. I will also deposit the rotten flesh. I got so much rotten flesh that time around. Deposit the string, deposit the spider eye, deposit the bone. Oops. Deposit the snow, equip the snowball, because don't worry, it doesn't hurt. You'll freak out for a bit, but it doesn't hurt. Let's see. I want to throw the pumpkin seeds in there. Oh, right. I entirely forgot that I never finished actually, collecting potatoes. Wow. I forgot that a long time ago. Because I've just been composting potatoes. Entirely. I had entirely forgotten that I set aside an entire barrel for potatoes. Well, I remember now, so I suppose I should go ahead and try to fill the barrel of potatoes. I mean, it's reserved for it. Might as well, right? Ah, good. There we go. That's the carrots. There's the sugar cane. Oops. Come on. In. There we go. Okay. Now, to set this thing in high gear. Now, according to my calculations, you should be able to hear me right now. according to my calculations, you should have been able to hear me while I was breaking those. I will need to play back the audio on YouTube. Well, play back the video technically on YouTube in order to check. A lot of potatoes. I think it takes 2.5 stacks for planting all this. I don't remember the exact numbers, but it's something like that. Anyways, definitely provides a large quantity of food. Potatoes are also a tradable crop, so if you're planning on starting a villager trading hall at some point in your Let's Play world, then word of advice, start collecting potatoes and carrots, because farmers will love you for it. Farmers really go for the potatoes and the carrots. You're going to need large, vast quantities if you want to get any good quantity of emeralds, though. So you're going to need like a barrel full of this stuff. Which is why I did exactly that, actually. I gathered an entire barrel full of carrots, and I'm working on the potatoes. I had entirely forgotten that I was working on the potatoes and thought I was just working on the poisonous potatoes, I think it was. But, it is what it is. These days, as long as I don't blow myself up, I think I'll be fine. How accurate that statement is, well, I haven't blown myself up lately, so I guess I'm doing good on that front. Oops, wrong one. There we go. At least I'm not aware if I've blown myself up. I don't think I've blown myself up. But yeah, I need to store these potatoes. And then for the poisonous potatoes, I store them in that one, along with my stone hoe, among others. So yeah, this base is pretty vast. Yeah, once I chop this mountain down, I think that mountain's going to be next, because that's just a tiny little hill. That, on the other hand, is a mountain. So, yeah. How many pumpkins we up to? 15? Not too bad. How much kelp we down to in the smoker? 5? My word. Ugh. Technically would have been 4, but I don't count the unrestocked quantities. Bit of a yawn there. There we go. Do I really need a hopper hooked up to this furnace if I have a blast furnace as well as a smoker? Not really, no. So I shall grab the hopper. I did grab it, right? Yeah. So I shall grab the hopper, and I shall bring the hopper down here to the blast furnace, where I shall hook up the hopper to the blast furnace. Because, oh, I should have put the bow away while I was up there. Because this blast furnace could definitely make good use of a hopper. Ooh, before I pull that out, let me check this. Okay. So that's still a thing. There we go. Okay. Efficiency 4. Well, that's unfortunate. Fortune 2. See, but now I don't have 30 levels. Darn. I mean, that would totally be a good use of of just merging the two. If I was going to waste diamonds on something, it'd be something like that, where I'm just gonna go all in on it and just tell it, hey, I want like all of the good experience, you know. Let's see. Blast furnace can be moved to, let's see. I suppose I want to hook the hopper up there, and then blast furnace on top of the hopper, and then hopper on top facing into the blast furnace. Now I can plant these pumpkins onto the ground, whereupon I am able to collect all of the carved pumpkins. I didn't need a big spot. I also didn't need to carve them up yet, but I did need the carved pumpkins, so I went ahead and did it. Like, I need them. I didn't need them right away, but I needed them, so I did it. Right. I was here to deposit the gold. Is there anything else? Oh, right. Fuel. I will grab... I'm just gonna grab all of the cobblestone, basically. Throw a full stack into the blast furnace. Oh, I can't blast furnace cobblestone. That sucks. Oh, I totally put that in the wrong slot. But yeah, that sucks. I can't blast furnace cobblestone? Guess I just gotta regular furnace it. Okay. Maybe cobblestone's a smoker recipe or something. I don't know. Oh, you know what it might have been? It just didn't have any fuel. That could have been it. Let me see. If I install that there, I install that there, I install that there. No. Okay, so if I take the same ratios, but I put it in a furnace, that works. Okay, so I shall throw this cobblestone up here. I shall probably be making use of the blast furnace decently soon. Let me see, if I put that there. No, because that flows into the fuel slot. Okay. What if I instead do something like this? Will this work? No, it will not. That is surprising. Okay, so I guess that just requires a furnace. That's definitely a new one on me. Yeah, so I'll filter that through a few times and let's see. How many blocks am I smelting? 120, 240, 360 blocks. Each of these is good for 80, so that's 16. Then that would be 32 plus the one I added earlier. So yeah, that's enough. 5 blocks of coal. Wow. That's a lot of coal. So that's going to smelt up. That's going to take a while though. But that will give me a supply of just regular smooth stone. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to properly set this up. I think I'll move it over here, because I have to set this up a little bit differently. Since this is a 4-5 tall type build, this is probably going to reach the ceiling. On top of that, I need another hopper, because I have to pull out of the bottom of the next furnace as well. I could probably build another hopper, actually. Here, let me put this extra cobblestone away. Where did I grab that cobblestone from? There it is. Okay, now that I have some inventory space, craft a storage chest, craft a hopper. Suppose I can use, well no, I'll use dirt for the placeholder block. So yeah, I want this probably right around here. Then I want a furnace, which requires cobblestone. Gimme cobblestone, thank you. So I want a furnace on top of this hopper. And then this hopper will eventually be pointing into this furnace. However, I want a barrel here. Actually, now that I look at it, I think I want to put the barrel inset, which means I want the hopper as well as the furnace both dropped by 1. So I put that there, and then I grab the hopper and the furnace, sneak, place, go around to the front, sneak, place, and then that allows me to put the hopper over there, right here, that furnace will go where my head currently is, so it'll be equal to there. And then at this height will be the other hopper, and then I can put a barrel on top of that. And that'll allow me to have a way to fully smelt an entire barrel full of cobblestone. If I make another couple of hoppers, I know I'm getting carried away with all these hoppers, but if I make another couple of hoppers, what I can do is I can auto feed the fuel into the furnace so that I don't have to worry about fuel. Alternatively, I could utilize it to feed fuel into oh, hold on. Achievement. There we go. So alternatively, I could use it to feed fuel into the furnace through means of there, that should be good enough for the achievement. Through means of pumping the fuel in from the back. But the majority of what I'm thinking will probably happen is I'll put a hopper there, put a hopper there, and now that I've got this one all sorted out, I can